Welcome back, this is Nerd Dad on episode 9 of our Factorio playthrough. And we got in those extra copper mines, extra copper processing, so we've doubled up that line. It's not quite full yet, but we're getting there. It's definitely an improvement. One thing I've noticed is that I'm not quite getting enough red ammunition to our line, and I think it's just, maybe this isn't working quite as intended. I just want to make sure it is backlogging. What do we got? This set to 50 now. Oh, it looks like maybe it has solved itself. I bumped the numbers up just a little while I was offline, and it looks like it's now got itself somewhat spaced properly. It was getting pretty ugly there for a while. So fantastic. And you can see the military science packs are back right up. It looks like it appears we've been operating a little short at the back end here. So that's been going really well as well. So we can get military science packs, you know, where we can get into the military learning. We can start delving into a lot. So we've actually got quite a bit we can do some research on now. So we'll just kind of let that go for a bit. And what I want to do now is I want to get into building some trains and automating at least the railway track and the signals and those types of things. The problem that we've got is we don't have any stone. We've got this little tiny bit of 4K here. There's a little smattering. That's not stone. Where's that little bit? Right here. This little tiny, like, it's just over 4K itself, or is 4K? It is 4K. And so I looked around, and all we've really got is we've got a little bit over here for 94. We've got this 445, and then we've got one down here. And what I've been thinking is we were going to go eventually and grab all this copper down here anyway, so we might as well come down here and build sort of a little mini base right here. Get this all sort of encased for ourselves, allow ourselves a train and all those types of things. What it means, however, of course, it means we need to get the materials together to do said monster. And I'm thinking a vehicle probably wouldn't hurt us, so we're going to want some engine units, and I'm thinking for right now, maybe the easiest way to do that is just go back to our temporary there, grab a little bit of this steel, and go over and just build a little temporary thing for engines right at the moment, because we're not really quite ready to automate our engines. So let's just grab a little bit more of this. And we'll just come over here, and I think we got assembly machines, do we? I think we're going to need a couple of blues as well, so we'll do that, and then let's do something like that. Let's see how that holds up. Okay. Now we've got, it looks like we've got that set up there already for, this actually isn't going to be too bad, I don't think. What we can do, just think it through here for a little bit. We'll do that and that. That'll give us our sprockets. If we bring the blues in right like this, and if we were to put a couple of reds right there like that, we could pull off, of course, I think I got rid of the last ones of our, there, I need 2 assembly machines, so we'll just steal those back. 2. And these ones can be pipes. And that means you guys can be engines. And if we can get these engines in here, we're going to need a little bit of each of those, and we're going to need an output, so you have to go out like that. And this can be the steel line. Alright, so we'll throw some steel in here. We'll throw half the iron in there. And we'll quickly build a... Yeah, that'll work. Right there, we'll just throw this in and just kind of had to quickly get it all eyeballed. Sometimes I'm sitting there like, how is this going to work? And we'll just throw some power up to this real quick. And just, oh, I guess we need a little bit of power there as well. Okay, and then just ask for some pipe. And I think we just need an output now. Need something like that. And we should be able to get enough engines to get at least ourselves a vehicle together. So once we get those in place, everything seems to be working away there, so we can just leave that. Okay, so now once we got a vehicle, the other thing we need is some stone walls. Well, unfortunately, that's what we're going out there for, is stone. So we're going to have to kind of make do with what we've got, which frankly isn't really appealing, but it's about all we've got. So we're going to go grab some ammo while that's making some engines and stuff, and we're just going to kind of have to make do. One thing we could do is get a few more power poles. Let's grab those. We could use some yellow inserters, so we'll pick those up on the way by. And at least if we get that amount, actually, transport belts. Oh, good thing we looked at that. We're going to need a lot of those. If we're going to put any sort of perimeter up, we're going to need that. And grab some yellow of these. How are we doing for the blues? Lots of blues in our bags. Why don't we top up the reds while we're here as well? Just kind of pop those back in. Okay, that'll give us 50 of those. Oh, we're finished researching. What should we research? Not too much of a hurry for advanced material processing, but let's get the weaponry up. I just kind of want to keep that leading edge just so that we're not using up as much ammo. And that'll help us when we go to the south here. So I could run by here and just peel all this off, but I don't think I want to. I'm going to go down and see if we've got a little bit of a backlog down here. And just quickly run down here. Oh, we're chewing through it pretty quickly. I don't really want to touch that red line right at the moment. So I'm almost thinking what we'll do is we'll steal a little bit of yellow for now. But the downside to that is then we've got a base down there that's just got yellow ammo. So kind of darned if you do, darned if you don't. What to do? I think we will. I think we will take the chance, take down about 1,000 yellow, because that's about the... At least we'll have lots of that. It may not be good ammo, but we'll have lots of it. And I think we're going to grab a couple grenades on the way by here, just in case. I don't think there's many trees down that way, but who knows. Okay, and we need some ammo for the car as well, and I think we've got that covered. Alright, and what else are we going to need? We got guns. Actually, probably could have grabbed another set of 50 guns as well. That would probably have been a smart idea. I don't know why I keep feeling like I still haven't got used to running through the ghosts. It's so weird. Just not used to it. Okay. Grab 50 more guns, and that should help us out. Oh, you know what we do need? We actually need to get this for the bigger power poles. So we should get that going sooner than later. I think it's going to be too late for this package, so I guess we're going to be running wooden poles, which will be a little shaky. Well, we'll be alright, but we've got lots of them. Got almost a couple hundred. Okay, I'm just checking a couple things out on the way by as we're doing a bit of a loop here. And how's our power doing? That's something else we should be thinking about. I just go in here and grab a power pole and take a look. You can see I accidentally clipped one of our guys out. Oh, we're full up. Okay, so let's get on top of that as well. Let's drop another 10 in. So we have the materials to make 5 more. No, we're short everything. Before we go and put a bunch more stuff online, let's quickly grab some iron ore here. And let's go 5 of those and 10 of those. Okay. These will be built reasonably quickly. And we'll just get these online here. And we're going to need a bunch of pipe as well. Straight pipe mainly. And I'm not even sure we need any curved. We've got probably more than enough. Okay, what do we got? 5. Let's make sure we put them in the right place. 1, 2, 3. And we'll put 2 more on that side. And we'll just run this up here. And what else do we need? Inserters? Now we've almost finished the whole line here. We just need some straight pipe to get this finished off, but we just got to wait for the balance of the steam engines down in the bottom left here. Once we get those steam engines, we'll get some pipe. We'll just finish this steam component off here. Actually, we'll just come up and finish that up in a sec. Why don't we just go and start laying out the steam engines? It'll be a little bit quicker. A little more running, but a little bit quicker. So we'll just go with this as is. And we've already got the poles in here. I laid some poles out. I had a little bit of time at one point, so I just kind of figured I'll just may as well finish them up. And come on, we'll just come back here. Just wait for these next 5. There we go. And whoop, just kind of bumped over just as I went to do it. Kind of in there. And we're going to need a little pipe to ground there, and then the rest of it should be straight. We should be able to just kind of go like this. Those steam engines are going to pop up, and then we'll come up here, and we'll just get this in alignment right to there, and this. Just like that. All right. Feeling really good. Don't need this gun here anymore. I may as well get it out. I've been walking around it, and I don't really need to. So, did we get any engines? We got a few. Yeah, we got a few. Okay, let's grab a vehicle. He says as he looks for steel plate that he doesn't have. We have 5 steel plate in there for him. There we go. A couple cars. Okay, and we got some coal on us. I can't build the car because my bag is full. I didn't know it was going to be full. So we'll throw some stuff in the car here, and that'll save us. We got all these blueprints in here. That's what's causing us all the grief, but we kind of need it. Okay. Hey, our first car. Yay for us. I don't think we have any gates built yet, so of course we need steel again. Let's get a little bit of steel. We just kind of put it back. It's like back and forth, back and forth. You want it or don't you? Okay, and can we sneak out here? Yep. I'm just gonna. Wasn't sure if we. Another place we really should think about having a road is right through here. Kind of wondering if we should pencil that in at some point. It would be nice on this side of the lake to have another up down. We'll think about that. I'm not too sure about that yet. We'll ponder that for a little bit. Okay, let's start our adventures out here. I expected a bunch of robots to fly out and fix this for me. How naive. Okay, well that's a lot of bugs. We might have a little bit of fighting in front of us here. Okay, where are we gonna go? We're gonna want to basically wait this base out, come in here, and then kind of push this way is what I'm thinking. So we're gonna actually want to come out from up top here, but let's go in from the easy way. We'll just come in from here and then we'll work our way up there. Okay. And we'll just go like this. There we go. And we're off. And we do have ammo, right? Yep. Okay, we're going to want to get some power poles run off this corner here, so we'll just get a little bit of power with us so we don't have to run all the way back here to do it. And just, you're going to be like that, are you? Okay. I want to be a little bit cautious when we come down here. Oh, that's about the point I wanted to stop anyways. Alright, where's this bug base? There it is. Let's get a couple guns out in front of us here. A little bit of ammo just for a bit of defensive block. And once we get that in place, we should be good. We should be able to go in there and just... Oh, that is a lot of bugs. Whoa. Oh, look at that. I was looking at the little tiny... Well, let's take advantage of that then. Building up a bunch of defensive. Finally, we got that down. Better get out, repair the vehicle. A little bit of damage. And why don't we get bullet damage? Well, since we've got it sitting there, and we're going to probably be using some bullets, we may as well get there. Man, that really did a lot of damage on these guys. I still keep waiting for my robots to get out and repair things. I hate not having robots. It feels so lonely. I used to feel like I have a real friend when my robots come out. Okay. Oops. Stop it. Come back here. Having troubles driving? Why, come to our Factorio driving school, where we will teach you how not to drive. Okay, let's get in here. It should be faster than this. There, tree clearing services as well. We don't only teach you tree clearing, driving, but we teach you tree clearing. Let's get down in here, and then I think we're going to be pretty close to being able to set up a defensive perimeter here. Okay, What do we got here? We've got an ugly little shelf here, but this is actually a good place to start the... Actually, not really. It's kind of in a really horrible place, isn't it? It's almost like we want to start over here somewhere. Yes, let's drive into the canyon right when a bunch of bugs come. It's like, no! Okay, that's close enough for now. Okay, what we want to do here is just quickly throw up some defense. Actually, maybe what we'll do is just finish clearing all the bugs out. Ooh, that's a decent-sized base. Okay. Alright. I want to be like that. I'm coming for you, bugs. And I just want to maybe stay up on this cliff is what I'm thinking. Oh, it's a wide open approach to our base. Alright, they're just all... Oh, my goodness, they apparently already saw me coming. I don't think I want to get the full brunt of the real base, because I got a feeling they're going to come with way more numbers than I can handle. Why are they... You know what? Fine. Well, now we got some numbers. Oh, and a harder one to kill. Uh-oh. Well, it's going to get serious out here. I see. Okay, stop coming over here so I can get out and get a gun down. I want to get a couple guns. Assembly machine. Yes, my wicked assembly machine. It will kill you all. Completely so does assembly machine. And while you are all watching the pretty things come out of the back end, I will shoot you. Distraction. That's what it was all about. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Come on. You can do it. We have a machine gun. There comes one of those nasty ones. Yeah, I know, I'm kind of doing it the hard way here because I'm like not just focusing on one, I'm kind of taking them all down evenly. There we go. Success at last. And that is all we needed. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have to get up some defense here, and I'm thinking we'll just actually use this natural cliff here. We'll have to kind of steal some space in there. We're going to have to... It's going to be tough with the limited amount of wall we have. I'm a little concerned that we're not going to be able to get what we need. But what we're going to do is, I think what we'll do first of all is just get some defense wrapped up around this stone. Get some miners on here really quickly, and we'll have to run the stone back and forth in the car. I'm actually thinking we're going to kind of play mini train here for a little bit, just to kind of get some more walls built, since we already have the facilities basically built there. And I guess we could use some miners here. Let's get some miners. Get some wall. We don't need walls right here right now. We'll just throw some guns up in the four corners here, just kind of so they got a bit of a crossfire here. Protection each other. I don't want to waste up jam on 50 per is more than ample. And 50 for you, 50 for you. And then we'll grab this telephone line up here. Oh, it's not telephone line, power line. Cannot get away from the fact that these look like the old telephone poles. Yes, I'm dating myself, but that's what they look like. Can't help it. Alright, and then we'll just come right down here. Okay, and then we'll just start setting these up. Kind of, this is for the outside edge. So that can be a 2, 1, 2. And then we'll just get this in line. And we'll just put a chest right at the end of the lines, I think, and just kind of pick up from the chest as fast as we can get the resources. Yay us! Look at that. I didn't really look to see how much power we've got. That was really good, that expansion of power as well. So that's working out well. We've got a few more miners coming, are they? Yes. fact, one is not going to keep up here. It's going to be working overtime trying to keep up. So we could actually get a couple going off the end here. And just kind of do something like this a little bit. And what are we getting for damage? Oh, way up in that corner. They have been going up at that corner pretty regularly since I kind of put it up there, so. And that's alright. I think we'll just shove another one in here. We already got the power here for it. I'll just leave this empty for right now, and that'll allow us to throw another box right here on the corner. Okay, so that should allow us to keep that pretty clear. We've got guns. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is put one more gun right in the middle here, covering all the other guns. One gun to rule them all. Oh, yeah, I said it. Okay, let's grab this stone here, since we're kind of here for stone. Anyways, it's got some coal, too. We will get a train in here as fast as we can. So I think what we'll do is we're going to have to ship the stone in anyways. Yeah, that's the downside to all this is I got to start thinking about how I'm getting the stone, where it's coming in. Will it be part of this depot? Will it have its own depot? The questions, they abound. I really do want to get this wall part way up. So I think I'll try to work on this little piece of wall right here because it's kind of an obvious one. It's obvious wall. Unlike all the other walls, this one will be obvious. And we'll just kind of come in here like this. Come on, run faster, you slow-trotting fool. He always seems like he's on a break or a weekend jog. He's like, oh, you know, just enjoy the sights. Come on, get out there and get the work done, you know, lady. Mind you, he's carrying about 5 trillion pounds of equipment, so I guess I really shouldn't expect him to run that fast. What was that? What was that? Oh, I know what that was. What was that? Okay, now we can, which way are we going to run this? Let's run it this way. We'll put a box on the end here. And that was really not efficient, but we'll do that anyways. And I don't think we have any ammo left. I think it's spread between all our guns. We got any ammo in here? Jeez, next to 0. So that was not really well thought out. But that's okay. We'll go back and get some more yellow ammo or red ammo or something in a bit. We'll just kind of get this laid out. And at least get AWOL up. He's AWOL. Get it? That's not where we want that. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to just keep building the defense here after I smack this stone in the face. And we'll come back and hopefully I'll have this all squared off for us and we will be able to move on with getting some railway cars built. Well, not cars, some railway ties built, some signals, and actually have some stone coming in. And we'll have figured out what we're going to do about our train station in here. I think I want to start thinking about how that's going to look. So we might want to look a little bit at what we can do with some railway. So I'm thinking what we might do is actually just build a few strands of it, 14 of them. We'll do that, and then that way we can start doing some layout and start getting a feel for what it's going to be ultimately. So we're going to call that a bit of a shorter episode, I think. And yeah, next time we come back for episode 10, we'll start hopefully being able to see where the trains are going to be running, have the defense set up here, and we'll be all ready to go. So thank you for joining me. This has been episode 9. I'm Nerd Dad, and I am